$5. Not only do you get the coupon code of $15, you also get free shipping and handling on everything, because we are doing free shipping and handling on all your purchases when you spend $75 or more. It's an all-day promotion. All right, I can't tell you how much I've been wanting to do a presentation. When I heard that Cher was coming to the network, I could not have been more excited. This is her 4-piece collection. It's Cher throughout the decades. In the 60s, in the 70s, in the 80s, and in the 90s. Each fragrance is kind of the vibe of where she was at during that time. It's a $119 purchase if you purchase separately. Here at HSN, this is exclusive. The box is exclusive. And I want to turn it around and show you the back, because I think this is the cooler part, is all the pictures of Cher throughout the ages. And by the way, one of the pictures is the iconic picture of her during the big awards ceremony for the movie star. That outfit is so incredibly iconic. So, you know, her Sonny and Cher days. I mean, I grew up with Cher. I don't, those of you who are my age-ish, that you grew up knowing about Cher and loving her. So this is all 4 of them for $59. Now, I also want to tell you, we're not going to be doing a presentation, but maybe you already bought this and one of these is your favorite, or you want to try them in a purse spray. Each one of them is available separately in a purse spray, and each one is only $15. It's $14.95. It's on 5 FlexPay, so it's $2.99 to get each one of these separately in a purse spray. So if you already have your favorite, like maybe you're like, oh, I love the one in the 60s, I wish I had that in my purse, you can get it. It's 076267. So I wanted to mention that at the top. Cindy Latch is standing by. She is a brand ambassador for this fragrance, and we're gonna be doing lots of Cher talk. So hey, Cindy, it's wonderful to have you on the show. Thank you so much for joining. You and I are gonna go down Cher memory lane. It kind of is parallel to my life, Cher's life. Mine is much less glamorous.
Well, mine definitely is. I know you and I did talk earlier, so we actually do know a little bit about each and every one of these great decades. Maybe that's a good thing. I don't know if it's good or bad, that we actually know something about each of these decades, but very exciting to be on the show here celebrating Cher's decades.
Yeah, love it. So let's go through each of the fragrances and do the notes, starting out with the 60s.
You bet. So, you know, Cher really wanted to create this full fragrance wardrobe for her fans. So we're going to start with the 60s. This is a mixed floral. So this is going to have those light notes of the bergamot, which is that little bit of citrus. It's going to have the Damascus rose, and that's just a little bit spicy, a little bit different than just a normal rose. And then those bottom notes with that patchouli, which is sweet and earthy. So this actually really does capture the essence of the 60s, which, you know, it was very nostalgic. You know, it was free, it was love. Cher really wanted to incorporate a beautiful blend of all of those florals because, you know, Cher is a girly girl. Now, she's a girly girl that loves to wear fishnet stockings. So she's not the typical girly girl, but she likes flowers, but those are not her favorite thing. So she really didn't want something that was going to be overly floral. So they did a beautiful blend of all of those, the bergamots and that patchouli, and with that sweet Damascus rose.
I love that. Okay, so you're getting that, and by the way, that's a full fluid ounce. Then let's go into the 70s, you know, which was the Sonny and Cher show, and you know, all those amazing Bob Mackie costumes on the show, and so much glamour.
Oh, absolutely. You know, 70s, that was disco bling. You know, there was excitement in the air. So again, she's captured that excitement and that Renaissance feel, I guess, that we all kind of want to go back and kind of relive those disco days. It's got the beautiful cardamom, which is that aromatic spice. This also has a little bit of the saffron, that suede, and then you're going to have those warm musk tones. Now, I'll tell you, this one is really a sensual fragrance. I even think this one could get across with a little bit more of a masculine flavor. So, you know, now all of these fragrances are genderless. So if you find a note, you find a fragrance that you like, grab it. It is something that, like I said, it is genderless. It's something that's going to go right across the board for anyone that really loves those fragrances. And, you know, the 70s, it really was that that time where she kind of came on with Bob Mackie. This is when she started to really solidify her style on the Sonny and Cher show with all of those tiny tops and the dropped waist and the beaded dresses that Bob Mackie designed for her. And many of us know that have followed her. She actually is the first one on national television to expose her belly button. So once again, in true Cher fashion, setting the trends and making things happen for her and doing it her way.
All right, then let's move into the 80s.
Okay, so the 80s. So this is going to be a little bit more floral, the fruity. It's a very bright fragrance. This is when Cher was in that gothic punk sort of era. It's also when we saw her in those beautiful Bob Mackie gowns again at the Oscars, which then, of course, she did go on to win for Moonstruck after that second year in those knockout dresses. I see you show the headpiece there. That is that beautiful feather headdress that has become equally as iconic almost as Cher herself. So these fragrances, this one really represents that time with those bright floral greens. It's got the mandarin, it's got the honeysuckle, the vanilla, the cashmere. It's just another transitioning period for Cher. If you remember, this was also when we saw her on the battleship in that little teeny tiny bodysuit. So again, true to Cher and Cher fashion.
Okay, so now we're up to the 90s, the latest fragrance. So let's talk about that. And by the way, think about what female artist has had a huge career in 4 decades, and I would say 5 decades because she's still going strong.
She is definitely going strong, and there is no sign of her slowing down. She's constantly in the press. She's constantly reinventing herself and doing new things. She's always pushing the limits. And I think that's part of what we love about Cher is she's just one of those women that has always been an advocate of women, that she just wants to embody the best Cher she can be. And we just love watching her do it. So it's a lot of fun watching her. And I think this fragrance is really representative of who she is through those decades and how she's changed and evolved. So the 90s, this is going to be a little bit more on that floral amber tone. This is going to be a very warm blend, a little bit more woody. It's got the peach nectar. It's got the vanilla bourbon. It also has sandalwood in it, which is going to make it also very, very seductive. This is that time when Cher was recording Believe, and she started using that voice auto-tune that, once again, is still being used in the music industry today. That Cher, she's always setting the trend. Cher really is the trend, and she continues to be. She started in the 60s. She's still going strong, and there really is no sign that she's slowing down.
By the way, also, I want to mention it again, that if there's one that's your favorite, we do have a purse spray. All of them are available in a purse spray. Each one is only $14.95. Your flex pay is $2.99. So if you are, have one that's a favorite and you want to take it with you, so this is a great way to do it. And there's the item number 076267. Now I have to ask you, Cindy, which is your favorite? Because I do have a favorite. I'll go first. The 70s. The 70s is my favorite.
Okay, so that's funny. So you like the 70s. Your 70s is that one I told you, it's a little bit more sensual, a little bit more genderless. I like the 90s, and it also has some of those same warm tones, also very sexy and seductive. So I'm not sure, what does that say about us? We both like the really sexy, sensual fragrances.
It says only good things, Cindy, about us. only good things, only good things. Yeah, so if you know someone who is a fan of Cher, this would be an incredible gift. And when I say if you know someone, that's practically everybody you know. So I think it's amazing. And I'll show you both sides of this beautiful gift box. This gift box with these photos are an exclusive for us here at HSN. So I know that her fragrance is available at high-end department stores, but only here at HSN do you get the entire collection in a gift box. $11.80 on FlexPay. Remember, when you spend $75 total during the day from midnight to midnight, you get free shipping and handling on all your orders. If you're getting this with your HSN card, when you total $75, you get a $15 coupon off for HSN cardholders, code 183948. So I wanted to mention that as well. So Cindy, thank you so much. We'll look forward to seeing you live in the studio someday, but thank you so much.
All right, thanks, Helen. Have a great day.
All right, we're going to continue on in this hour after our quick break. We've got Plexiderm coming up next. You've got to watch it. It's a really fun presentation. Stay tuned.
I have always wanted to have my